What's up,
Drinking more
guys?
beer.
Welcome to the best fucking podcast at 6 p.m. Central Time on Monday nights on twitch.tv/Hogtide Productions. This is the Game Scrubs podcast, and I'm one of your hosts, Cal. Joining me, as always, as per usual, Jake, the mayor. How you doing, Jake?
I'm doing pretty good. Having a good week so far. It's Monday. I mean, everything hasn't burnt down, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, nobody has a case of the Mondays and decides to burn down their place of work.
Hey,
Although,
man,
I wouldn't put it past some of my employee or coworkers. I'll tell you that.
all right. Here's the thing about that, though, is I have Mondays off, so if they do that, like, it's like Office Space. It's like I'm not there. That we got Milton living in fucking Florida or wherever the hell he is.
Milton is fucking stapler.
Hey, man, do you know that? All right, here's a what's up, my dudes. Did you know that a red version of that stapler didn't exist before that movie? They painted 3 staplers to look like that for the movie. And then so many people wanted to buy it afterwards that they started making them. And now it's their best-selling stapler.
Wow.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's fucking pathetic.
It's such a dumb
Everybody's
joke.
just like, I want the stapler so I can be like, I'm a stapler.
I gotta feel like Milton.
Yeah.
Of all the characters, why would you want to be like Milton?
Yeah, he gets left without any cake.
I was
Burns
just about
down
to
the
say
fucking
that.
place. He doesn't get any of the money. He just, burns down a place and lives on a beach at the end.
Exactly. Much they painted it red to make it pop in the scenes, basically, so you could definitively see his stapler.
Because they wanted to make him seem intelligent enough to paint a stapler. I don't know.
They were like, we're a big fan of that Rolling Stones song, Paint It Black, but how about we make it a stapler and we paint it red instead?
Yeah. Speaking of painting it red, we're about to paint the entire fucking internet red with this podcast, which,
Oh, yeah.
if you are unaware, this is our weekly gaming podcast that we do on the Hogtide Productions Twitch channel. Again, that's twitch.tv/Hogtide Productions. And here we're going to talk about the roundup of the week of gaming news.
You know it.
There's no better place to start than, especially for this past week, than Devolver Digital's Direct 2020.
Yes.
It was another, quite a fucking show.
Always, dude. Always.
Of course, this time, though, I felt like it was very slightly different in the fact that they actually had, Shuhei Yoshida.
Dude. Holy shit.
Phil Spencer. And the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Keighley himself.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about Sonic Fox being on it. But yeah, those guys too.
Oh, I'd be saying the Fox Boy himself. The Fox, the myth, the legend, Sonic Fox.
What the fuck, dude? Like, way to pull out all the stops for this.
Yeah, no joke. Wow. They had literally the biggest names in gaming, essentially.
Yeah. Yep.
As part of this gigantic production broadcast, that at the end they revealed this ultra fourth wall breaking meta narrative sort of mind meld of a fucking actual game.
Yep.
Called Devolver Land Expo, and we're not gonna start there, but I wanted to mention it first.
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap around back to it at the end here. So as far as you know what, let's do it like this. Jake, what were some of your favorite takeaways from the stream?
Okay, so my favorite takeaways were I just feel like they can never. So the first Devolver Digital, I want to say performance, but stream that they ever did, right, was legendary. We were watching it at your place years ago, and it was right after Bethesda's, and we were just like, man, what a turd. And then Devolver Digital comes up, and we're like, we had no idea. We knew of the games they'd done, right? But we were just like, they're doing a presentation, whatever. And then it was fucking incredible. It was ridiculous, over the top, and they kept the narrative going. And every year, I'm like, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna top this? And they fucking do it. I just love the whole idea behind it all. It was so good. It was such a light in this like shit time, right?
Yeah.
It was nice that they get to still do the weird bullshit they do, and it made me so happy.
Absolutely.
That was my overall takeaway, was just like it made everything feel a little more normal, which was really nice.
Yeah. And to tail off of what you're saying, and also a question that has been posted in the chat as far as what we think about the lack of E3 this year. I mean, this showcase, if that's what you want to call it, honestly makes me not really care that E3 didn't happen. Because it's the one that I was looking forward to the most anyway.
Honestly, yeah. The Nintendo Treehouse stuff was still really good too.
There was a Nintendo Treehouse?
Yeah, I didn't even put it in the news because it was so boring and like not worth talking about.
Exactly, that's my point. Like,
big rip, boys. Yeah. We're not talking about that today. But oh man, yeah, this was what I look forward to most every year. Honestly, at this point, like, of course, I'm excited for like Sony doesn't do anything with E3 anymore, so I'm excited to see what EA is gonna do, whatever bullshit they're gonna say. I always look forward to Microsoft stuff, but the one I genuinely get excited for is always Devolver Digital. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy that we got it. That's all that really matters to me.
Yeah. So the first game that they showed off was Shadow Warrior 3, which, quite frankly, looks fucking awesome. Like it looks like first person. Oh fuck! I'm gonna forget the name of it. Not Neo.
Dark Souls?
No, but close. It was the samurai one.
Oh, fuck.
Sekiro.
Sekiro?
Was Sekiro? Yeah. Sekiro was the one with the...
Yeah, heroes die twice or whatever.
Shadows die twice. With the arm...
Shadow dies twice.
Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog dies twice. Where he has the arm grappling hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks very similar to that, but it's not like your entire arm being shot off. It's just a regular grappling hook that's like attached, like a gauntlet to your arm, and you can use it to like whip shit around and stuff. And honestly, I thought some of that gameplay was just fucking awesome. But it's Shadow Warrior, which to me means a fucking sword, which I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I saw a sword.
Nope.
Maybe I did, and I'm just forgetting. It's been so long, since I last watched the thing. But anyway, it looked like basically a playground, very similar. It gave me a lot of Doom Eternal vibes, honestly.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
honestly, though,
as far as like the gunplay and the potential puzzle aspects, and like, not that Doom Eternal had like loads and loads of puzzles or anything of that sort, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Just the flow of combat overall reminded me a lot of Doom Eternal, which is good, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which may actually get me to play the first two at some point, whenever I stop saying I'm gonna fucking play a game.
Don't commit yourself to anything. That's the key.
Yeah. I just need to start each week. I need to just pick a game and just fucking plow through it. Kind of like I did with Sayonara Wild Hearts on the indie showcase this past week.
Which, obliterated it.
Not that anybody else knows.
Rip.
Let's move on to Olija, which is a Prince of Persia inspired action adventure featuring a shipwrecked captain and a country full of people who really don't want him to be there. I don't know. I thought this one was like boring when I was watching it.
Is it the weakest one for me? Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I don't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But I'm just not feeling it with that one.
Yeah, comparatively, it's fine. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Not biting at the bit to get it, basically.
Yeah. Next up was Fall Guys, 60-player battle royale / game show, which this is the one that they announced in conjunction with Shuhei Yoshida, and that looked pretty fun.
Looks interesting.
I'm nervous that there's going to be a lack of modes and like styles with it. They featured a lot of cosmetics for the little characters that you play as. But I'm nervous because it just looks like a bunch of sheep being herded around. Although they're little mini men. But
it looks fine.
Yeah.
And if you pre-order, you get an exclusive Half-Life outfit on the PC. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Next up was the much anticipated Carrion, where you play as the horror.
Oh my god!
It's called a reverse horror game where you are the monster.
Yo,
going around a ship, killing people, and being disgusting.
Dude, I'm hyped. I'm genuinely excited for that. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, and they actually showed that off with Philip J. Spencer. I knew that. It's coming out July 23rd.
So that's 2 weeks away.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, same.
It looks incredible. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna play it yet. If I'm gonna wait until I can use a controller with my computer, or if I'm just gonna get on Xbox One and like have to download all the updates since I last turned that thing on.
Rip, man. Well, the last time was what for Sea of Thieves?
No.
Okay, good.
The last time was I was dog sitting at my dad's place and I played the one before Rise of the Tomb. No, it was Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Okay,
not Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Or whatever it is. The next game was Serious Sam 4, which
hell yeah, man.
It looked like another Serious Sam game.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a Serious Sam game. That's about all you can say.
Either you love it or you don't.
Basically, man, thank God it's coming out on the Stadia though. Whew.
Thank God, finally.
All 12 people on the Stadia are gonna be
yeah, finally some content for the Stadia folks.
Finally some good fucking content.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Oh yeah,
better content than what they have.
Chicken nuggets warmed up in the micro. Sure. Next up was Blightbound, something I actually was just telling Fee before we started to check out, because I was popping through some of the trailers just to give myself a little refresher. And this one looks interesting for like a co-op game.
Dude, Dungeon Brawler, can't go wrong.
Yeah, I feel like since there's 3 classes that they showed off, at least, that means 3 classes that Fee, myself, and Miles, I was thinking, could hop in on and do some nice co-op multiplayer action on the channel. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna let it get out of early access though first, because fuck early access.
100%.
Then finally they had Weird West.
This looks interesting.
Yeah.
One would say weird even.
Yeah. This one threw me for a bit of a loop. I don't know. I don't even know what to think about it. It looks fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's about all I got. Like for that's my take on Weird West. It looks fine. Nothing extraordinary, nothing. It doesn't look bad. It's just it looks fine. Probably going to get like a solid 7.5 from IGN or something like that.
Oh, if it's not 8, then they hate.
If it's not a turd, so it'll be 7.5 max.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about the good game, like the best game that they announced though.
The best game is this game called Devolver Land Expo.
I fucking love it.
A first-person marketing simulator where you're in an abandoned conference center and you'll be fighting and puzzling your way to find Devolver-themed goodies, including trailers of games shown in the Direct. So you'll have to fight your way through the expo just to see the fucking games that they showed in the Direct.
Did they do this? Did they start working on this as soon as E3, like as soon as COVID hit? They were like, March hit, and they were like, oh fuck, we gotta do something
we're
wild.
Fucking bored now. Like, we gotta figure something out that's gonna blow everybody away.
Let's do some weird Devolver shit.
Did you notice the little clip where, or the like 10 seconds where they mentioned they were like, oh, well, we have to be the best freaking whatever digital direct out of everyone. Nintendo thinks they can just take it from us and blah blah blah. And then the guy's like, well, yeah, but everybody's doing it this year because there's a pandemic going on.
God,
that was great.
It was so good.
And of course, as soon as I saw those 4 beautiful letters FREE show up,
he was in.
Like, literally, I just stood up and went to my computer and downloaded it right then and there. I was like, yes, we're gonna do this, and we'll be doing it after the podcast this week. Actually,
hell yes, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely ridiculous.
So stick around for that.
So excited.
Yeah.
You know what I was going to say, you know what I wasn't as excited for?
What's that, Jake?
It could have been Ubisoft Forward, all the games and announcements, man. I didn't watch this stream, I'll be honest. I just went back and like checked out everything that they promoted. It was, oh fuck, man, it was almost 4 hours. God.
How fuck do you just let yourself go for 4 hours?
I mean, like, we do it all the time for E3 every year, but like, man, like, did they even announce? They didn't announce anything worth like watching for 3 hours or for 4 hours almost, right? I mean, Far Cry 6 and Assassin's Creed Valhalla were both like interesting, right? That was about it. I don't know. What was your take on this whole thing?
Far Cry 6.
Yep, exactly.
There's conspiracy theories that one of the kid in it is fucking Voss from Far Cry 3.
Exactly. That's like the only thing that's really exciting.
And even then, I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I like the only Far Cry game that I've played of late.
Mm-hmm.
And by late, I mean back in 2014.
Shit.
Was Far Cry Blood Dragon.
I remember that.
That was that, and after that I was like, okay, so this is like what every Far Cry game's about. And here's the thing is, you know what Far Cry 6 is going to be? It's going to be the exact same goddamn formula as every other Far Cry game. Find an encampment, set up a base. After you capture the base, you're going to have to like, then you'll have a portion of the map revealed to you, and then you'll find the next base and have to move on to that one. Once you find all the bases, then you'll be told a certain place to go, and then a cutscene will happen, and then you'll realize, oh shit, I didn't have to fucking do any of this, or like we could have circumvented this if we had just talked, or nobody had to die, that sort of shit.
Yep.
Nope. As a matter of fact, I believe it was in Far Cry 4. He says in the beginning, wait here, give me 10 minutes. I'll be right back. Just give me 10 minutes.
You wait 10 minutes, dude.
And
literally.
Literally sit there for 10 minutes. Instead of pushing the button prompt, he comes back, explains the entire fucking plot of the game, says, oh yeah, you're the wrong guy. You're free to go. And then you're done.
That's so funny to me, though, that they put that in.
Oh, totally. It's fucking hilarious.
There's like, this is for the people who actually fucking listen.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was pretty standard Ubisoft like forward live stream. It's what we would have seen at E3 this year. So we got, if you can believe it, they started out with Just Dance 2020.
Wow.
Or sorry, that was a pre-show presentation.
Yeah. Don't want to waste the real show on that.
I mean, they do every year at E3, but
Yeah, here's the thing is, I feel like at this point, don't they have to be doing those shows at a loss? You know,
no
how
way.
much do they pay those fucking people to get up there and dance in those fucking costumes?
Dude, they're thirsty. They need the work.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
guess,
think
I mean, like, if they said to me, "Hey, we'll pay you $3,000 to get up and dance in this fucking bear costume for 20 seconds or
you do it.
whatever," oh yeah, I would fucking do it. Absolutely, I don't care. Fuck it.
I mean, in Simpsons, most people forget that Barney does have a bachelor's degree, and it's in performative dance.
Hey, Homer.
Ah. I wish I could do the. I was gonna say I wish I could do the belch. The little classic.
The belch is like, it's not even like a belch. It's more like a scream, like.
And everyone does it.
It just happens to sound very, very similar. Like, Maddie.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Thank God though, dude. Man gave us an update on the crew too during the pre-show as well.
Thank God the crew 2 is still up and running. I've been waiting all my life, and I just, I've been busy and I can't get to any of these shitty games. I'm just so thirsty for something good from Ubisoft.
I'm still just waiting for him to re-release the Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up.
Yeah. No shit.
That's like literally all I want from them. I don't care whatever they can do, whatever the hell else they want to do with the Division 2 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Here's the thing: is like I just don't care about a lot of these games anymore.
I know, man.
I used to think like, oh my god, before the Division came out, I was like, the Division looks so fucking unique and amazing. I was like,
brilliant, right?
This is the future of games. This is how it's gonna be done. And then it released, everybody shit on it, and ever since then, even though people have said, oh no, the Division 2 is actually plays a lot better and is like, even if you're just a newcomer, it's pretty good. I don't care.
I'm good.
I just don't care.
Exactly.
Like, I just don't want to. Here's the thing, right?
Okay, what's the thing?
Ubisoft, with some of their games, it just feels like I could get into them, but it would require so much time and energy and like just willpower to stay with it. That instead I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, like, do you ever have that experience with open world games where look at the open world and you're just like, oh my god, I have so much fucking ground to cover, and I just don't want to do any of this. Like,
that's
I get almost anxious at the beginning of open world games because it's like, holy fuck, I have so much bullshit to do now.
Well, here's the thing about Ubisoft's open world games. It's like, it's open world, right? But it encourages you to play a specific way still. That's my thing. Is like, I don't know, I guess that's the fun of like better open world games, is that you don't have to do that. And I mean, technically you don't have to do it with them, but then you're missing out on the story and stuff, right?
That's why the classic open world game Super Mario 64 was the ultimate, because you didn't have to collect all the stars. It was, I will say it was barely open world.
It was barely
open world. More like, but hub world with stage select.
Yeah.
First Bandicoot style. Just really awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Not saying Crash is bad though.
No. So my thing was, nothing really jumped out at me from here. Like, we got the thing that I'm excited for with for Assassin's Creed Valhalla is that it looks like they're taking a step back to like more stealth gameplay.
Like they should have.
Yes, it's called Assassin's Creed. Like, assassins don't just barrel through places murdering everyone. Like, that's so dumb.
feel like they got too stuck on the choreography of making every like encounter with 6 guards look so fucking cool with dual blade.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know, whatever the fuck. But you get my point. Where
I know exactly what you're saying.
they got too caught up in that and not in like substance. And fuck, there was a meme earlier today even. Where the fuck was that? Was that in the Discord?
It wasn't in the Discord, I don't think.
No. I think it was in here, where it was like what a cool piece of oh, I think it's coming up. Maybe not. Fuck. I don't know. Anyway, where it was like the progression of bullshit that Assassin's Creed has piled on. And it's like, oh, this orb gives me strength or whatever. And then it's just like, oh, I can now draw lightning out with my sword. That's pretty neat. And then it goes from that to like, I can literally destroy God or something like that.
Yup. Oh no, I know exactly which meme you're talking about. And then they have a meltdown about other bullshit. But yeah, Ubisoft did their big presentation. And Watch Dogs 2 is free on PC during Ubisoft Forward. Like, whatever, man. Like, I don't know. That's all I got, honestly. I just don't care. Like, what are they doing?
It's really unfortunate, but yes. I have heard some grumblings about, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has the hype around it because of it being an Assassin's Creed game, right?
Yes.
Far Cry 6 has the hype behind it because it's a it's a Far Cry game. Plus it has Gus from Breaking Bad.
Also true, yeah.
Watch Dogs Legion, I've heard grumblings about being decent or looking cool. That's fine. Same with Hyperscape. That's
now an open beta.
Beta, yep. We'll see about Hyperscape.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I just don't really care.
Yeah, exactly.
And all this, as this article points out, it all is coming out in the middle of a bunch of allegations.
Yep.
As well.
Dude, the fucking creative lead for Valhalla stepping down. Creative director.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Crazy, man.
Yeah. It's
a weird time for all of us, an extremely weird time for Ubisoft.
Yeah. And, I think they just wanted to get this out there.
Yep.
Maybe calm some investors down.
Yep, 100%.
As far as like, no, these games are coming out despite all the shit that's been going on, despite the structural changes coming from as per Yves Guillemot. So we'll, if I hear good things about a Ubisoft game, maybe I'll check it out.
I'll wait for it to go on sale. I'll wait for it to go on sale.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, I don't even remember my fucking password for Uplay, so.
I don't even have an account.
Yeah. There, see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we're covering this, yes. Do we care about it? In this particular case, not too much.
Endless Cadenza in the chat says, yep, exactly. They have some damn solid games, but they also have a lot of crap too. And it's like, it just feels like they don't know which way to go, which direction to go. So they just keep pushing everything.
Well, they not just everything, but the same everything.
Yeah, that's true.
For me, that's a big major problem.
Yep.
Is that now that their formula has been found out, what I'm hoping for is that I hear that they have like completely revamped Assassin's Creed, bare bones back up, like make it like you said about stealth again, make it a little bit like just better overall, just make everything better.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I do want it to be different, or like not the formula of find, capture, point, reveal map.
Yeah.
Go back to base, find stuff on map, collectathon. Have it be like, or like have it do that, but then like have the anime just wipe it all out and say, fuck you. You're not taking my shit from me or whatever,
I don't know. Give it a good story. Give it some girth. Don't just like shoo it in.
Exactly. Yep. Moving right along. I don't know about you, but I was totally done talking about Ubisoft.
Oh God, been done.
Yeah. So let's talk about Sony acquiring a minority stake in Epic.
Oh shit!
For 250 million buckaroonies.
Wow. I love it. Fucking Tim Sweeney though, dude. I guess they liked the Unreal 5 engine PS5 demo. I guess they really liked it. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yeah. It's funny how so many of these stories do not specifically say the percentage point tied to this $250 million. But I have found out that it is approximately in the 1.5% range.
Yup. No one cares if it's that little, though. So you gotta say it's 250 million.
Gotta really upsell it and say, they paid $250 million. Yeah, I was just doing that too.
Okay, so here's the thing, man. I'm not saying that this was necessarily poorly written. I'm just saying, if you're gonna write an article, fucking write the whole article, dude. Like, that's like, I don't know, man. I've been having a lot of issues with fucking IGN and GameSpot recently, and I told you before we started I was gonna bring this up, but last week, me and Jalen talked about all the Smash Bros stuff, right?
Yeah.
Guess where I pulled the article to reference all of this?
Oh, I know exactly where you pulled it from.
From fucking
BBC.
Fucking bullshit, dude. Why the fuck weren't any of these gaming news outlets talking about gaming news? They were too busy putting their bullshit reviews 7.5 about whatever bullshit game they were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. I was livid.
That whole thing, when I saw that, I was blown away. I was like, wow, Big Beautiful Cox covered it, huh? But not IGN.
God, dude. I was just floored that, like, no, Polygon, Kotaku, like, IGN, GameSpot, none of them. The Verge didn't cover it. I was like, what is this? Who's covering that? Like, this is legitimate news. This is important to talk about. But nope.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I was so livid. Sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent, but still, that's so important to mention.
Exactly.
The percentage. That's so big.
And especially, like, I don't know, for me, what I imagine the conversation's going like, and if this really is it, then shame on every single news outlet for not covering it. But it sounds to me like they just wanted to not have a cesspool in the comments.
Yeah, cowards.
Fuck that. Like,
dude, yeah. Then don't have comments.
Just turn them off for that. Like,
yeah.
Just do something like that. Like, just don't make it an article you can comment on then. It's
exactly.
Simple. Like,
weird. Man, do you remember, I remember when I'd pick up the newspaper and I'd just, like, not like an article that I read, so I'd just write a whole bunch of comments. Oh, wait, you couldn't do it. Just don't fucking let it happen then. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to leave. It's IGN. It's GameSpot. Like, they're the big ones. Like, where else are they going to get their bullshit shovel news?
Yeah. Fucking...
The one article a week that Jason Schreier writes for Bloomberg.
I was just about to say, I was like trying to decide which shitty like outlet to say, and I was about to land on Bloomberg News. Yeah.
Not saying that he does bad work at all. I'm just saying that, well, he's currently taking a break, but like when he will be writing for Bloomberg, I just feel like it won't be as active as it was for Kotaku.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, so Sony acquired a minority stake is a very, very easy way of saying 1.5% of this company.
Yeah. Fucking wild.
250 million
And,
for 1.5, dude.
and I don't know. It just kind of seems like an investment that they are keen on basically saying, hey, we want an exclusive at some point.
Yep, that's exactly what they're saying.
So you
And
better fucking give us something like that.
Here's the other big thing too: PlayStation games going to Epic Game Store instead of Steam.
Yeah.
That'll be the other. I'm calling it now. That's what's going to happen. Like
Horizon Zero Dawn.
shit, man.
What if they team up with Epic and to do like a Xbox Game Pass style thing and just scrap PS Now?
Fuck. I mean, then would Phil Spencer give a shit about PlayStation again, since they're not competing with them right now, or ever?
Has it ever been a competition?
God,
Not since the Xbox 360 first launched has it been a fair competition.
Straight up though. Gosh, that's hilarious. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Xbox. That's just hilarious, man.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway,
Here, sorry, real quick. Part of a quote from Tim Sweeney. Sorry, I'll just read the whole quote. Sony and Epic have both built businesses at the intersection of creativity and technology, and we share a vision of real-time 3D social experiences leading to a convergence of gaming, film, and music. Together, we strive to build an even more open and accessible digital ecosystem for all consumers and content creators alike. So it's exactly what you mentioned, that they're probably working on making something similar to Games Pass.
Especially for the way they say all consumers and content creators alike.
Yep.
So, we'll see
Yeah.
how that all shakes out.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I don't know, if it's me and I'm Tim Sweeney here, I'm swinging my big dick around saying 250 million. You're not going to tell me what to do with 250 million. That's 1.5% of my fucking business. I don't give a shit how much you own.
He's literally just going to go
I own
more
over
trees.
50% of this damn thing?
Gosh. He's set, man.
Yeah.
He's going to use that sick 250 to go plant some more trees, and it's going to be dope.
Tim Sweeney, I have a car I need to buy. You got a spare 15K lying around?
God. He's like, hang on. He's like, it's not even worth my time to pull it out of my pocket.
This is literally costing me more money than it's worth giving
This conversation.
Yeah.
God. You know what was worth more money than they truly believed?
Psychonauts 2.
But yeah, Microsoft buying Double Fine. Holy shit. This really does surprise me, though. The fact that Psychonauts 2 had to cut all its boss fights for cost reasons before Microsoft bought them. What the fuck? What state were they in? Like, what kind of... No offense, but what business were they running?
Sounds like they were really, really banking on Psychonauts 2 just going completely bonkers.
Yup.
Which... I'm not saying it's going to do poorly necessarily. I'm just saying that I don't feel the same sort of hype for that game in the gaming community, and I could be totally off base. You know, my hand could be here and not here for the pulse of the gaming community. But I don't see people bringing Psychonauts 2 up as like a game that they're ultra excited for. On the regular, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that they're right or wrong for that either. But I
think it was a good call for them to get bought by Microsoft.
Yeah.
having the resources and stuff that they need. That was a good move.
Yeah, a nice big company with, basically bottomless money.
Yeah, exactly.
Where they can stop worrying about the money part and focus again on the game creation.
Exactly.
So they actually spoke with gamesindustry.biz and Xbox Game Studio boss Matt Booty called the acquisition limited integration or unplugged studios, where developers can remain as they are while Xbox provides financial firepower and support of the larger business.
They're basically just investors.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like,
what a
all
good
right,
setup.
You know what? We're going to put a sticker on this game saying it's like a part of our approved and like licensed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys just do your thing. And I think that's awesome.
Oh, that's such a good setup for him. I'm so happy for Double Fine. Like, good for Tim Schafer, man.
Mm-hmm.
Really lucked out, honestly.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, that also means they had better come up, 7s across the board. Otherwise, who knows what'll happen to the franchise. They'll start getting micromanaged oversight.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yikes.
But Schafer has said the studio was able to put the boss fights back in.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, quote, when you only have a certain amount of time and money, you might jump into a part of the game that you're not ready to jump into or start working on art before you're ready with the design. But now I look forward to this era where we are doing everything for what is right for the game.
Exactly.
End quote. So.
It's good. I'm happy for him. Like, honestly, I'm just happy because, like, I remember we talked about Psychonauts 2 back when we were doing our old podcast. So.
Yeah.
Like, when they started doing their crowdfunding stuff, which they hadn't done a lot of. Like, they didn't get nearly as much funding as I thought they would.
Yeah. Which is wild. Because Psychonauts is, like, considered by many to be a classic.
Exactly. I mean, Grim Fandango, like, Brutal Legend was whatever, but it was just weird to see that everything rolling out the way it was. A little disappointing.
Yeah. The main Double Fine game that sticks in my head, of all of them, was Full fucking Throttle.
Oh, my dude.
Full Throttle was such like an amazing game that I just couldn't. It was like the PC game that I had, but I couldn't get past like the first. Well, I could get past the first like stage, right? But there's a point in the game where you have to like do something to a fucking dog to trap it so that you can go get some oil for your bike. And I don't know what the solution is, but I tried fucking everything. I dropped cars on that fucking dog, and it would rustle the car around, and then the dog would be back on top of the car barking. And I was just like, this is bullshit. I killed that fucking dog several times, and I don't know how to get past it. I saw a Let's Play of it, and I was like, I did that.
And it didn't. Oh, that sucks. That's the worst.
So, I don't know. Maybe I have a faulty copy, or I just need to turn off God mode for the dog, the junkyard dog.
Just re-download it and try it again.
I don't want to. I saw the rest of the game in that playthrough, and I was like,
it's fine.
I've watched it now. I don't need to play it.
Exactly.
So, but speaking of the exact opposite, where I see it and I want to play it.
Wow.
PlayStation has shown off their new box cover art style with the upcoming Spider-Man Miles Morales game. and it's going to be a white strip at the top with
Yup.
the PS5 logo in black.
Yes.
And the blue casing.
Yes. What do you think, man?
I mean, hold on a sec. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something real quick.
Oh boy. All right, here we
getting
go.
Props in this. I'm sorry. I should have had this before because I knew this was coming up, but I got.
I'll entertain everyone while you're doing this. Okay. So here's the thing about PlayStation 4. It was like the slickest looking cases, right? I'd argue personally that of PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation's always just had the better looking cases and designs for. So like PS1, the little jewel box, the CD look perfect. It was like Sony was known for making CDs and stuff at the time, so it all made sense. Then you had the PS2 come along, and they got the OG like black bar on the top with the PS2 in white. All right, show me what you got. I was just talking about the history of PlayStation boxes and box art.
Well, what I grabbed is this game Spec Ops: The Line for my Xbox 360, and I don't know if you notice at the top, it's the Xbox 360 logo with a white background, and then like gray or green, like little shades of color there. I'm not saying they ripped it off because obviously they don't use green.
Yeah,
I'm just saying the white background with the lettering and all that. It's very reminiscent for me of the Xbox 360. Once again, PlayStation looking to Microsoft and saying, you know, maybe they had something great going on there with the 360.
Maybe we'll just do it better again.
Yeah. Oh man, they say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So
exactly. No, I think I really like the design. I totally see where you're coming from with the Xbox reference. I don't know. I really liked the PS4 stuff, but it was so black, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I like the little pop of the black on the white with the blue box. It's so dope.
Yeah, I gotta say, or maybe this isn't this.
What you gotta say?
They don't do it for everyone, but like I have Detroit Become Human here.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice at the top, they have only on PlayStation there.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
And that looks okay, but I really like. I don't necessarily mind the like. This is Death Stranding. PS4, just simple like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
I think. I mean, obviously, you gotta differentiate it so that people know which. So they aren't trying to put a PS5 game in a PS4 or whatever. True. But.
And I get moving away from the blue, doing like the whole white thing since the console's so blindingly white and stuff like that. But yeah, I get it. I get where they're going with it.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I think it's solid.
I mean,
better than the PS3 designs for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And here's the thing: is like you and I have covered games for a long time.
A little bit, yeah.
Does the box art really matter? Does it really matter? But it's fun to talk about. So
it doesn't matter until it stands out. That's the thing.
Yeah. And here's the thing too is how many regular style cases are you going to get that aren't steelbooks, you know? As far as physical copies go, I definitely prefer steelbook copies, but God,
for sure.
Those motherfuckers are so expensive. Fuck.
Yeah, man. They are. It's ridiculous. It's so frustrating.
Like $90. Come on now.
Come on. But like, I mean, look at the art on Persona 5. So good, right?
Oh, yeah. I could go get that, but I'm not going to. I already got it. See,
that's what I love, some good quality box art. It doesn't make a fucking difference to me when I'm buying the game, especially when it's sitting on my shelf and I just see that little sliver of the side. But I do love a good looking like cover.
I will say one of the collector's edition purchases that I definitely do not regret one bit. God of War. I got the like Valhalla whatever edition.
Yeah, man.
Holy crap. That thing is hot. That is oh, so spicy. Spicy meatball. But let's move on.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. So this is for me. This article was like, this article was unnecessary to talk about, but I was just so excited that this is being done.
I didn't realize that they were doing this.
I didn't either. I had no idea, and that makes me. I'm legitimately thinking about getting this day one now.
Yeah. So Ghost of Tsushima has consulted with Akira Kurosawa's estate to develop what they're calling a Kurosawa mode.
I love it so much.
To basically pay tribute to the infamous, well, not infamous, regularly famous,
legendary.
Yeah, the legendary Akira Kurosawa.
That's so dope.
Yeah,
they're working to make sure the color correction's the same way as they were in his black and white films. They were the idea of exaggerating the wind effects and toying with the audio to give it more of a cinematic feel. That makes perfect sense. Oh my god, it's just so cool.
It's amazing. The idea of it in general is fucking awesome.
Yeah, so excited. Maybe I'll just wait till I get that done.
I am going to have to wait on Ghost of Tsushima. Not by choice, but by but according to the people. Because this is what I was going to bring up before we started the podcast was I was so sure that people were going... I put up a poll on our Facebook group.
Oh my god, dude.
And I said... I was like, all right, which of these fucking games do you all want me to play once I'm done with Last of Us 2? And my thought was, I'll put a bunch of PlayStation exclusives down so that we can have like a PlayStation game going, an Xbox game going, and a PC game going. That like I'm playing all of them and like just kind of going through them, right?
What happened though?
I had Ghost of Tsushima.
A new game,
brand new game. I was willing to buy it day one if people wanted it. Horizon Zero Dawn, which I know Lotus loves.
Mm-hmm.
So he, I was like, oh yeah, he'll vote for that for sure.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, and Uncharted 4, which got more
votes than I expected.
Way more votes than well, not way more, but like, you know, it was third out of those four. The one that got 0 votes was Ghost of Tsushima, and I was blown away. I was like,
hilarious.
You're all kidding me right now, right? This is a brand new fucking game that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And you all want to watch me fucking rage in Bloodborne.
Oh, dude, I mean, I voted for Bloodborne because that's exactly what I want to see, but...
yeah. I mean,
that's some quality content right there, man.
I know what's coming, and I know... Here's the thing is, I will be playing that gosh dang game forever because I'm never going to be able to beat it. So I'll probably like start it, get like halfway through, and then I'm going to be like, all right, look, guys, I'm going to start up Horizon Zero Dawn instead or something because I'm bad at games. Okay, you win. You win, video game community.
Real quick story. I remember Admiral Akbar came down when he lived above me. He was like, yeah, my roommate's playing this one part of Bloodborne, and he'll probably be done by the time we head upstairs. And then we ended up hanging out and talking about like some movie or TV for like an hour. And we went upstairs, and he was on the same spot, just still going at it. And he was raging so hard. It was fantastic.
I believe he even commented, I want to see you rage.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I think everybody else wants to see me rage, too.
Everyone, they desire the salt.
Yeah. Well,
dude.
Fuck, that's what Overwatch is for.
Speaking of salt, though, dude, you know who's salty?
All the people who wanted Amazon's MMO New World to come out.
Yeah. I didn't even know people still made MMOs.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think I did know that they had an MMO in the works. I just didn't realize it was called New World, which is,
Same.
by the way, like, could you get a more generic and bland, boring fucking snooze fest of a title than New World? Are you kidding me? You have more money than anybody else on planet Earth, and you come up with fucking New World? Get out of here. You're a joke, Amazon.
They're generic and boring as fuck with their stuff like that.
That genuinely, like, it's just blows me away that they would just call it New World.
Well, do you remember what their name of their shit team-based action shooter is?
No.
It's Crucible. And you know what? Nobody's fucking playing it.
Yeah. GameSpot gave it a 5 out of 10.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they opened it up out of closed beta, right? Mm-hmm. And nobody played it, so they closed the beta. They opened the beta, nobody played it, so they closed the beta. How fucking hilarious is that? All the money in the fucking world, and they can't make a half-decent game.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's like... It just goes to show that big get her done sort of Amazon mentality of, oh, we can just get them to do whatever we want as long as we throw money at it. Doesn't quite apply for video game developers, or at least the quality ones.
Yeah, you know? Exactly. I'm happy that, like, honestly, I'm happy that Amazon's failing in the gaming realm.
Oh yeah.
Like,
nobody can
stay out of it. Just let the big boys do what they're doing, okay? Let the big boys and girls do what they're doing. You just go keep making that platform that people can watch the other games on.
On that same note, I think the same about Google and their Stadia experience. They can go fuck themselves too.
Yeah, 100%. You and I are on the same page where we think they need to just work on YouTube streaming. Like, YouTube's obviously the go-to video platform for, like, internet video. Mm-hmm. Why not make it also the go-to for streaming content? Exactly. Like, they have, as corny as it is, they have the technology.
They have the literal technology to do it. But instead, they're over here, probably building Google glasses still and fucking Google eyeballs.
They're just happy that fucking Ninja's streaming on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, failed MMO. Or, like, not failed MMO, sorry. Got a big delay right before it was supposed to launch. Oh well. I'm not too butthurt about it. We have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. I'm going to put in a quick... quick thing here.
What?
Sorry. This is kind of... Here we go.
Okay. Hit me. Loser, what's up?
Loser. Hey, I've heard this call before. Loser. Hey,
I hope that's coming over okay.
It's not coming through for me.
Fuck. All right.
Is there audio?
Yeah. Never mind.
Was it a really good joke?
It was the SpongeBob doing the loser.
Oh, damn it. That would have been perfect. Because it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Anyway, speaking of not losers, my God, Epic Games with their Unreal Engine can now capture facial expressions via an official iOS app.
That's insane.
That is fucking wild.
That is unbelievable, man.
This is the sort of future I never thought we'd be in.
At least not in 2020, honestly.
Yeah.
Something like 2050, but wow.
So it only works for iPhone X and up.
That's fine.
That is fine. Although, not for me. My iPhone is old and shitty.
I would rather put a woodpick. I'd rather put a toothpick in under my big toenail and kick a wall than buy an iPhone. But
Oh, I don't blame you.
I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, but
it's pretty bad. No. It's pretty bad.
Not interested in this.
My battery life is, I wake up and I immediately have to turn the brightness to low. Otherwise,
rip iPhones.
And I wake up and I see that my battery's fully charged, and I immediately put it on low power mode, so that I actually get a full day's use out of my iPhone before my battery just straight up inflates and explodes in my hand.
We got a Note 10 here. Yeah. Galaxy Note 10 would like to know your location.
Yeah.
I'm just not an Apple person. I get why people like it, but it's just not for me.
Yeah. See, the only reason I've been sticking with an iPhone is because it's just easy for me.
Everything's on it too, right? You've had it for so long.
I have had iPhones since the iPhone 4, I think.
Yep.
So I just kind of just stick with it, and
yeah,
one of these days, I actually noticed that for the iPhone 13, because I was doing some research, so not this year, but the next year, the iPhone 13, when that comes out, apparently the you know how certain iMacs now have the magnetic charging thing, so that if you you don't trip on the cord because it just pulls off because it's magnetic, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So they're thinking of implementing that sort of charging feature onto iPhones, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, honestly, they really should. That would be fantastic.
So anyway, yeah, that's literally the only reason why I've stuck with it. It's just nice and simple. Just upgrade from one to the next, and I know
it's so easy to move everything over.
I will note that on the few Android phones that I have had to use, oh hey, my phone's over there, could you answer it and then hand it to me? The touch did not seem quite as responsive, but I may be biased. So
wait, what Android was it again?
I don't remember. It was a while ago, but it's been 2 Androids that I've ever had to use for more than 30 seconds at most,
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'm just kind of used to Apple's at this point. Regardless, it's through Apple's ArcKit augmented reality platform and the true depth camera that Apple introduced with the iPhone X in 2017. Same stuff that they're using for their stupid fucking animojis and memojis. Fucking so mind-numbingly dumb stuff.
Hey,
I don't
those
give a shit.
Moms need to have their fun. Okay.
Fucking all these Karens saying they're not talking like little pigs emoji faces for their children. Get the fuck out of here. Focus on something better than this. Please, for the love of God. But because of that technology behind it, now it's getting easier to capture facial expressions for the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
So
that's nice. That's cool. That's really cool.
We'll see just how many people wind up using that.
Yeah. Could be some really interesting indie games with less, since they will need less to do it, basically.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And I think it'll be interesting. I'm sure at some point we'll come up with another LA Noire sort of face thing.
Oh, doubt.
That looks, I don't know.
Awful.
We'll
Absolutely
see.
horrendous.
Yeah, horrifying.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh. You know it's not horrendous though.
Oh baby, hit me.
Fucking finally. Donkey Kong Country leads July 2020's Nintendo Switch Online SNES and NES games. Finally. Like, I saw that Natsume Championship Wrestling and The Immortal were coming, and I'm like, wait a minute. Did you say DK Country? Oh my gosh, man.
Excuse me?
So excited.
DKC? Hey, you know me.
Like, here's the thing. Like, people will always say that Donkey Kong Country 2, like most SNES fans like Donkey Kong Country 2 more. It doesn't get better than the OG Donkey Kong Country, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
That is a perfect what is it? Like 32-bit platformer. It's so good. I remember my mind being completely blown with the graphics when I was a kid. I'm like, how did they do this? I'm just so happy and so excited. I can't believe it's bullshit that it wasn't already on it, honestly. It should have been one of the launch SNES games for their online service, but it's here now. Or it's here Thursday, and I'm going to play the shit out of it.
I'll have to remember to get it. Because a lot of these have just blown right by me, and I just don't get them.
Yeah, well, I mean, all you got to do is just turn it on, and it'll be there. But
I just have to remember to turn it on, or at least for the NES thing. Because most of the time I just turn it on, and oh, look at that, it was sleeping right with Animal Crossing sleeping or whatever.
Oh, geez, I better get back into Animal Crossing.
I better collect 6 fucking fossils that we already have, so I can then sell them for 15,000 bells.
Yup. I'll probably stream this eventually, honestly, since it's on the Switch, it'll just be easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Very excited. Thursday can't get here soon enough. Gotta get those classics.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of classics though.
Yo, is this Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong Country 2?
No, Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
The OG. The good one. I mean, 2 is fine, right? But the OG is the best.
Is this the one that if you go into the ship, like to the left, right at the start, you can get like unlimited lives or whatever? Do you know
Not unlimited. I know what you're talking about, but nah.
Okay.
This is the one where you fight, where they introduced the rhino and the ostrich and the fucking swordfish and everything.
Yeah, okay.
So good. Just like I said before, a perfect platformer. It's so good. One of the best on the Super Nintendo.
By far.
Now, Super Nintendo's the best Nintendo console ever made, but you know what was pretty good? The one that started it all. The NES.
The NES.
And the NES. And Nintendo, we know that Nintendo's been working with Lego to do some sets. Holy shit. We're getting an NES. Like
no other before.
It's so exciting.
A Lego NES set. Now, how is this going to fucking work?
With a Lego CRT TV, man. I'm so happy. It's so great. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Look at that thing.
Oh my gosh, dude. I'm so excited. I want it so bad.
It looks like even the controller is made out of Legos.
Yeah, look at the back of the TV. It's so funny.
Holy
it looks so good, right?
Man.
This is just throwing me back hard, and I love it.
Takes me back to the place I belong.
It's retailing for approximately $260.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
Mach, I was expecting it to work as well. That would have been really nice.
Oh, that's funny. So $260 or approximately one of those little hanging packs of Legos at the fucking Target store that your mom says no, you can't buy that on the way out.
It's too expensive.
Legos are insanely expensive, and I don't know why.
Because they're the best, man.
Like the thing is, here's the thing: is they know the ones that are gonna sell. So like fucking Battleship Destroyers, all the Star Wars stuff, really, they can just charge whatever the fuck they want, and kids will still buy that shit.
Yup.
But like, the fact that they're only charging $260 for this blows me away.
Hey, you want to know how much a Lego Death Star is?
How much?
It's discontinued, so that's a key factor in it. But the cheapest one you can buy on Amazon, $748.
Good Lord.
But a Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon is $159. Oh my god.
That's just a Millennium Falcon.
What?
You're going to put that together in an hour and then be like, I paid $159 for this.
Be like, man, I'm never touching it. Yeah, definitely go to ideas.lego.com because, like, you can submit ideas for Lego sets. I know that Seinfeld is getting a set. It got enough votes and supporters that they're making a Seinfeld Lego set, and that makes me really happy.
That is fucking awesome. Like the apartment set.
They're doing the apartment and I believe the diner as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very awesome. So, we like to finish the podcast on some light news. So we were like, oh man, Legos and Nintendo, perfect. Two very easy, honestly, youth consuming.
Yes, exactly.
Just teaming up to take it over.
Yeah. It's exciting, man.
Oh my gosh, dude. I wish it wasn't $260.
Yeah.
I would love it.
I mean, if it was like $50, I'd buy it.
Oh my gosh, in a heartbeat. That says a lot about me.
Yeah.
Spending $50 on Legos, not good.
Yeah, well, spending $260 says even more, so.
Yeah, exactly. Oof.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of NES games though, Cal, what you been playing?
I've been playing. Basically, everything I play anymore is always streamed.
Same.
So I've been playing some Last of Us 2. I wanted to get some in today, but I was busy. I ran literally all over fucking Cedar Rapids today. It was nuts.
Yep. My dude.
So I didn't get to play any Last of Us 2 today.
Mm-hmm.
And I had thought about doing it after the podcast, but I think we're still going to go with the Devolver Digital... What's it called? Expo? Digital Showcase Expo thing.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. So we're going to play that after the podcast. Probably, let's see, it's what, like 7:30?
Yeah.
I might make some mac and cheese.
My guy.
And then play it after that.
Nice.
See how. Hopefully, it's not too long of a game. Otherwise, I'm gonna be screwed.
Yeah, you just blast through it in an hour and 11 minutes again.
Fuck. I genuinely, I hope so.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Because I have to work at 5 in the morning tomorrow. Which, by the way, let's kind of segues nicely into this week. Be ready, because I'm gonna be playing The Last of Us 2 like all fucking week.
All night, every night.
Well, let's see. Tuesday, I'll play it from, let's say 3. But we'll post the schedule. So just be on the lookout. But you can be pretty confident that almost every single fucking day there will be some Last of Us 2 at some point.
Yes.
So be on the lookout for that. Animal Crossing, still, I've beat the game, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to, I keep getting jealous of these people. There's this subreddit I'm subscribed to called ACNH Island Inspo.
I
And
can't do it. That shit's amazing.
these people are fucking crazy with the amount of stuff that they should do.
It's true. It's ridiculous. They do so much insane stuff.
And
It's
so,
unreal.
Yeah. I mean, I know that they're time traveling little bitches.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, all these people are definitely time traveling.
Oh yeah.
And I do not subscribe to such, cheaty ways of getting what you want.
Blasphemous. I get you.
So it takes me a long, long fucking time to even build a fucking bridge.
He grinds.
Also because I'm never, I always work on Sundays, no matter what. Like Sundays, just my boss hates working them, and I don't give a shit, so I work them.
Yep.
So I'm not able to purchase turnips,
Ugh, that's rough.
which are like the main fucking currency for everybody, I guess, where
Yep.
every day they're checking and seeing, oh my gosh, I can get 512 bells per turnip.
Or turnip. Yep.
It's like, well, I can't. So
Can't do it.
I just got to wait 2 days for my fruit to grow, and then I can sell that. And in the meantime, I'll sell all the fossils I find. So
There you go. Just gotta dig for more fossils.
yeah. Let's see, what else have I been playing though? Last of Us 2. I played Sayonara Wild Hearts, indie classic.
Just blasted it, dude.
I went bonkers on it.
It was
I was
so
not.
dope.
It's not because I was good though. I just didn't realize how short the game was.
Me neither. I had no idea.
Granted, I did not get like gold ranks or any of that,
Yeah.
but yeah, I played that for what, like an hour and a half, and beat it.
Hour and 11 minutes.
An hour and 11 minutes. Yeah, there you go. So that was pretty wild that game was that short.
Yeah, you crushed it.
And then I think that's about it, honestly. What have you been playing?
My usual, get me some Smash, played some Pokemon Yellow. I had to go in and grind and get up to where I was before in Pokemon Yellow. That only took like a day and a half, so that's not too bad. And it wasn't even like a full day. I just like got off work late on Friday night and just sat and grinded away at it. Got it done.
Yeah.
Been doing that, playing some Spyro, remaster, Year of the Dragon, and that's about it right now. Just mostly playing what I stream, like you said.
Yeah. Well, I think with that, that'll bring us to the end of the podcast. So we'll hit you with the socials, and then we'll be out of here. If you are watching us live right now and you haven't yet, make sure to give us a follow, and if you like us even more, maybe a subscription. That's twitch.tv/Hogtie Productions. If you're watching us in a VOD on YouTube, make sure to give us a like, follow, favorite, and subscribe as well there. Ring our bells.
Ring the bells.
Please.
And then, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jake the Mayor.
You can follow me on Twitter if you so choose to, but be warned, I retweet a lot of there's no in between from like the extremely serious political shit and the absolute dog shit posting.
Yep.
Like,
it's all the same.
It's either one or the other, and
Yep.
I have no middle ground.
I have high ground.
It is. Yeah, you got some high ground, but I have no middle ground whatsoever. So just be warned, I guess, if you decide to follow me on Twitter. You can also check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Game Scrubs. We have a group there.
You can find it at the bottom if you go to the bottom of our Twitch page.
Yeah. We also have a Discord if you're interested, but you're going to have to let us know somehow.
hit us up. Give us a whisper.
Absolutely. All ears. We welcome anyone and everyone into the gaming community that we have created, which, quite honestly, I'm pretty proud of. I don't want to talk too much about it, or like make it seem like we're like, you know, too cool for school or anything. But I am pretty proud that we have developed this, like, honestly, I think amazing Discord server of like awesome gamers and stuff. So
yeah, just a lot of people talking about a lot of great stuff, just hanging out, having a good time,
shitting on the Cyclones.
I mean, it's so easy. They do it themselves. We just jump on board.
Yeah, I mean, how hard is it to catch a punt?
It's really hard, dude.
Really hard when your own guy runs into you, right?
Exactly. Oh my gosh, rough. Oh man.
With that, this has been the Game Scrubs. Thank you all for watching, and we will bid you adieu.